Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Season 1 of Players, and this is a Paramount Plus original comedy series that is a mockumentary focusing on a team of League of Legends players who are trying to compete on the national level and also trying to hit globally. And this mockumentary is a very authentic look at gaming, and this feels like it's made by gamers. It feels like these characters are actual gamers. It feels very natural to the point where you might even question at times if like this is actually happening. These characters act in very believable ways in terms of, gaming culture and just 17 to 30-year-old kind of behavior and the competitiveness, dealing with people's egos. It really takes those tropes of like sports movies and stuff like that, has some fun with them. It does hit some familiar beats in terms of sports movies and stuff like that, but it is something that is very entertaining. It's funny. I love the structure of it, how it's presented. The whole device of this being a mockumentary is great and highlights things. It has a lot to say, and it balances, like, it has commentary on, Twitch players versus actual professional gamers, where the real money is. There's some actual, real deep analytical thought into gaming culture in this show, and you could see that. And there's plenty that they have to say. And then you have these group of characters ranging from the guy running their team in, you have Eli Henry, who plays Kyle, but our two main characters, you have Cream Cheese, played by Misha Brooks, who has a big arc in this show, going from somebody who's just all about him to switching to support and wanting to actually help his team and doing what he needs to do, but still dealing with a lot of insecurities. And there's a lot to that character. You also have Organism, played by DeJour Jones, who is this 17-year-old who wants to do nothing but show that he's the best and win. And these clashing of perspectives, these clashing of behaviors, it all really builds up tension. And, this does lean into a lot of those tropes of, how like a sports season's going to go, going for the championship, but how they build the tension and suspense in these competitions and how things wind up going. Some of them subvert expectations narratively, but in general, from a feeling standpoint, it hooks you. You feel invested. You feel like, oh my god, is this team really going to win this or not? And I think this season does a great job of setting up conflict for the next season, building on the conflict that they set up throughout this season, felt natural progression. And, in the end, I feel like this show, and for me, I'm a casual gamer, I would say. I used to play a lot of video games. Now I don't do as much because, I do a lot of this stuff instead. But I've never been somebody who's great at them. I never played games like League. A bunch of my friends did in college, and probably still do, some of them. But this is something that, even I can tell this is really for gamers, and I think gamers will appreciate this. And I think people who might not even be super into gaming will appreciate the fact that, this is a really well-made series with interesting characters who have compelling arcs and really strong performances from the cast overall. So definitely recommend this one. This is one of the most unexpected shows so far this year to pop out on streaming, and I think it got a winner for Paramount Plus. But those are my thoughts on Season 1 of Players. Let me know what you think. Let's talk some TV. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.